Hey, what's happening, Discovery? It's me, the Guy01. Welcome to this week's versus episode on the Walkthrough channel. This week, it's Big E versus Booker T. The E versus the T. It's our weekly birthday versus. We only had 2 birthdays this week so far. Both of them on the same day, too. Booker T's birthday, March 1st. He turned 58. And Big E's birthday, again, March 1st, he turned 37. Yeah, it's weird to think that both these guys are more than likely done with wrestling. I mean, Big E's been out for what, like a year now due to his neck injury, and is most likely going to be forced to retire. And then Booker actually officially announced his in-ring retirement after the Royal Rumble this year, for those who didn't know. So we know Booker's done for sure, but Big E might be forced to be done. Which stinks, because, you know, right as he got to the main event scene, became WWE champion, and was in the middle of a huge push, breaks his neck, and it sucks. So hopefully he gets to return and get an extended run at the top, because he deserves it. I was listening to the commentary, I don't know if you guys heard it, but I think, if I heard them correctly, they said Booker T has never successfully defended a title at WrestleMania, or he's never won at WrestleMania? Is that true? Booker T's never won at WrestleMania? Alright, let's move on to Raw. Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso beat the Street Profits. Ow. Hold on. Give me a minute. Ow. Brock Lesnar confronted Omos and MVP on the VIP lounge. I almost said the MVP lounge. He then agreed to the WrestleMania match against Omos, accepting their challenge. Brock and MVP then toasted with some alcohol, which MVP then spat back into Brock's face, because it was disgusting. You can guess how Brock reacted. So this kind of brought into discussion that whole thing with Wyatt challenging the winner of Brock and Lashley. Because the match that everyone wanted... Excuse me. It's cold here. No, really, it's cold. It was actually snowing last night. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. It was early in the 60s earlier this week, and now then it snowed last night, so... living in the Midwest. But yeah, so like Brock versus Wyatt was like the match that everyone wanted, except for Brock himself. Brock was the one who actually vetoed he was actually supposed to fight Wyatt at WrestleMania. That was the plan, but Brock vetoed it. But since they had already put that stipulation in place before he vetoed it, they had to find a way for Brock to lose without looking weak. And that's why they did the DQ finish. Cody Rhodes beat Chad Gable, who I don't think has won a match on TV in several months at this point. Or maybe it's been like 2 months since he's won, but yeah. It's crazy how long it's been since how little he's won on the main roster. There's actually been a rumor going around that WWE is planning a serious singles push for Chad Gable in the near future, Whether that push comes before or after WrestleMania, we'll have to see. My guess is they'll wait till after WrestleMania to begin that story. Because the thing is, Gable has the potential to be the next Kurt Angle, and I say that with no, like, you know, Kurt Angle is a one-of-a-kind talent, but Chad Gable could definitely be this generation's Kurt Angle. I mean, he has the legitimate wrestling background. He's great in the ring as a pro wrestler, but he also has the comedy for it. He doesn't mind being the butt of a joke. He doesn't mind looking ridiculous for the sake of entertainment, which was a huge part of Kurt Angle's character. But he can also be, you know, he's also really legitimate in the ring and can be seen as a legitimate champion and a legitimate fighter, no matter how goofy he comes across in promos or backstage segments. Oh crap. Oh no, you don't. No, scissor kick for you. Asuka beat Carmella. Candice LeRae beat Piper Niven. Thanks to a distraction by Nikki Cross. That distraction being getting beaten up by Piper Niven. Ooh. Ooh. Bobby Lashley beat Elias. Johnny Gargano beat Otis. And in the main event, Becky Lynch and Lita faced Dakota Kai and Io Sky for the women's tag team titles. Near the end of the match, Trish Stratus made her return, came out and took out Bayley in order to even the playing field, which allowed Lita and Becky Lynch to pick up the win and become new women's tag team champions. Well, that came out of nowhere. Both things, them winning the titles and also Lynch, Stratus's return. Now, people are already assuming that this is going to lead to a 6-woman tag match at WrestleMania, with Lynch, Lita, and Stratus fighting Damage Control, which would be an interesting match. Although, if that match is going to happen, you have to assume that Damage Control is going to win, which, you know, kind of hurts Lynch. Unless, who knows, maybe they do a double cross thing where at WrestleMania Becky Lynch double crosses Lita and Trish and becomes one of the main, like the biggest villain in the women's division, which she could very well do. I mean, that's one way to do it. Moving on to SmackDown. Rhea Ripley beat Liv Morgan. In a match between Dominic Mysterio and Santos Escobar, Rhea Ripley hit Santos Escobar with the Riptide out on the floor, which allowed Dominic to get the win in the ring. Afterwards, Dominic Mysterio ripped up the mask, the Rey Mysterio masks that Rey had given Santos. This then led to Rey coming out to confront Dominic, never pulling the trigger and attacking him, but then Dominic attacked him with his back turned and laid him out. Honestly, if they play this card right, with like holding off on Rey attacking Dominic, they could have like a huge moment like at the Go Home show before WrestleMania. Like it could be like that segment before WrestleMania X7 when The Rock and Steve Austin finally get into a brawl. Right before WrestleMania X7. I mean, if they hold off on this, I mean, the pop that Rey could get from finally unleashing on Dominic is going to be awesome. Especially if he actually gets to take him out. Drew McIntyre called out Gunther for an Intercontinental Championship match, seeing how Drew doesn't have any WrestleMania plans as of now. This then led to basically everyone else who doesn't have a WrestleMania plan coming out, including Sheamus, LA Knight, Karrion Kross, both members of the New Day. They basically all came out saying that they deserve a WrestleMania moment. This led to a brawl between all of them, with Karrion Kross being the last one standing. So this was something I actually brought up last week in the Versus. Basically, how many people, like how many main event level people, don't have a WrestleMania match set up? It's like, it seems like if you're not in the title picture, you don't have a WrestleMania match set up. That seems to be how it is, as of now. Even though there's a ton of stories going on right now, there's basically all just title matches, or at least the only ones that have been confirmed. So who knows, maybe it'll be like a 6-man match for the Intercontinental Championship. Drew, Sheamus, Cross, Knight, Gunther, and someone else. Or maybe it'll just be a 5-man, who knows. Oh no. Aha, rope break. No. No, they don't. Not even a 1 count. Ooh. Here we go. Powerbomb. Uh-oh. Oh crap, I messed that up. Now. Shayna Baszler beat Tegan Knox. Bobby Lashley called out Bray Wyatt. Instead of getting Bray, he got Uncle Howdy, who took him out before disappearing. And in the main event, Solo Sikoa beat Sami Zayn. After the match, Jimmy Uso and Solo continued to beat up on Zayn before Zayn was able to fight them off and run for safety. And that's it for SmackDown. Alright, let's finish this off. Ow. Ow. Aha. You missed. It's over. Good night. Aha. So let me know what you guys think of the WrestleMania card as of now. Because all the matches we've got so far are confirmed, at least, I think, is Reigns versus Cody, Flair versus Ripley, Asuka versus Bianca, Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins, I think, is more or less than confirmed. Oh, hi, Kev. Can I help you? Again, why Kevin? I mean, last week it was Scott Hall who came out. Why NWO guys? Ow. Whoop. Alright, let's try this again. Splash. And then, yeah, other than that, I don't know what other matches have been confirmed for WrestleMania. Like, we know some matches are coming, like I said, the one with Logan Paul and Seth Rollins hasn't been confirmed yet, but we all know it's happening. But other than that, I can't think of any other matches that have been confirmed. There's no U.S. title match as of now. I don't think Gunther has an Intercontinental title match set up yet. So there's a lot of matches and a few titles that need to be set up still. A few title matches, I mean. So we'll see where they go with that and how they do that. Anyway, so if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm making videos all the time. Stay tuned for next week's Versus, and next week where we continue our Injustice Gods Among Us walkthrough. Hope you guys enjoyed. DC Guy01 and Big E signing out. Bye, guys.